We have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to Valley Children's Stadium in Fresno, California, the home field of the Fresno State Bulldogs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the James Madison Dukes, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Will kick this away to get us going. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake on first down. Catch made on the out route. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and when you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. First down here for this offense. He's looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, Chris, this was my big fear for this offense coming into this game, and here we see it on the opening drive, taking a chance, trying to make a play, but you can't do that against these guys. One of the top pass defenses in the country steps in front of it to give their own offense a really good chance to put points on the board.
And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense, because the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. So penalty on the defense moves the offense 5 yards closer. The defensive penalty makes it 2nd and 7 for this offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0.
That makes the score. James Madison, 7. Fresno State, 0.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, what a grab! And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He could go.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments. Looking downfield near the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
And the Dukes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Defense expecting run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Second and goal for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pass is incomplete, just across the goal line.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Stopped on 3rd down twice in the red zone already, and they find the end zone this time. Out of the gun now on third down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that quick.
How about the big fella coming up with the interception? You don't see that very often.
Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the receiver's got it. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. At the 30, inside the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Oh, that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw. Really, it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after.
Now here comes the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Madison's offense back out there now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. The Dukes getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And they heave it deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Just love watching this back front. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Solid gain of the running play. 3rd down now. And they pick up the first on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. And the quarterback dropping back. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And the Dukes moving quickly down the field here.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
The Dukes looking to keep this drive rolling. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Bringing pressure. That pass falls incomplete on the final play of an exciting first quarter. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Bootleg looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
The Fresno State offense is back on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Makes the grab. It's Henderson. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Oh, what a spin! Powering through the defender. Touchdown, Bulldogs! That's how you finish a play.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it. They come up with that touchdown.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Dukes offense back on the field now. The last possession ended in a costly fumble in plus territory. They can't have another one of those here.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Thomas. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Touchdown, Dukes. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Bulldogs offense back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Second down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, this pass is on target. Caught. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The short completion of the tight end. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
Offense clicking now. It's another first down at the 45. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down. They're going to throw the football. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
So after the incompletion, it's second down.
Here we go, set.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Signs it with throw. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Here we go. That huge, explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. Moves out of the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. And it's picked off in the end zone. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And the single back takes the handoff. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 49. First down. Receiver in motion now. And at first down, they go right back to him. And he's stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important second down play coming up. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking to pass here on second down. The receiver grabs it. Oh, and he's ruled down right there. They lose yardage on that play.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle by the tight end. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. And the Dukes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Catch made on the right side. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
That's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted. They bring him down. A chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? They're going to run it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the James Madison offense back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. They get the second half started with the running play. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. Stout at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Looking for his big tight end. The pass is incomplete, but a flag is down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Penalty makes it 1st and long. And now the handoff. Breaks into the clear. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, it's a big stop here by this defense. Tie game, just getting into the 2nd half, make some good adjustments, good awareness there on that 3rd down play, and now it sets up a 4th down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Goes deep off his back foot. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, James Madison. The defense gets involved in the scoring. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab by the receiver.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Henderson. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Fresno State.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to chuck it again. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. Offense building momentum on this drive. It's a first down at the 44. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. The ball is caught. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught in the flat by the running back. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. He'll hand it off.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Short connection to the tight end here. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
With such tough field position, at least he gets some positive yards to give your punter a little bit more room. And who knows, maybe he can flip the field for you.
The Dukes will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Ball handed off. As the first down is still going. No stopping him on that line. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he finds the running back in the flat. Great move in the open field. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Motion now from the tight end. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Nice catch made along the sideline. He does just get the foot down.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Dukes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. You got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Good job by this quarterback recognizing not just the blitz, but seeing the man coverage, able to put that right on the money to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The Dukes lining up here on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Dukes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the grab on the move. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The game could come down to this possession. All tied up, 1st and goal. Can they punch it in? They'll try to run this one in. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Well, here we are now on 4th down, Chris, and at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
He missed it. Off target that time. Try is no good, and we're still tied. The Bulldogs offense back on the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He keeps it on a design run. He gets loose. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And that will pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at 38.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for a deep completion. Thrown way downfield for a huge gain. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They'll run it here. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short from the 20. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And that one's straight down the middle. They now have the lead. A pressure kick here late in the game.
But there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the 4th quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And this time it's complete. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep for late game heroics. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Breaks into the open. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.